sé qué decir. Puta madre. Estoy aterrado. Qué fuerte lo estoy jugando. Volumen bien alto, como debe ser. Concha suya. Estoy haciendo, le bajo, le subo. Selecciono idioma. ¿Qué puta fue eso? No, el decorativo de mi silla. Se fue a la mierda. No me pasa por jugar. Eso me pasa por ser feliz. Ah. Bueno. Oh, se me sale el juego. ¿Para qué vibra si lo dejo ahí al control? En mis tiempos el game era mejor. Paula Gable. El Amar. Estoy guardando silencio porque tengo vecinos, pero... ¡Zimmerman! Escrito por Hideo Kojima. Por favor, Snake, ¿qué haremos sin ti? Kazuki Muraoka. Dios mío. ¡Oh, desefecto! A la mierda, ya puedo jugarlo en... Como siempre, puedo empezar por normal. Son sostenidas divertidas, el radar no aparece durante la instrucción. Ah, bueno. No, por favor, el estándar. Esta historia es pura ficción y cualquier similitud con personajes, grupos y otras entidades es mera coincidencia. ¿Ah, sí?
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses had been out in the cold too long.
Puente George Washington. ¡60 FPS! ¿Quién será este sujeto misterioso? Makoto Sanoyama. Es el elegido. Ah, puta madre. Pensé haber escuchado algo. Parece que me estaban robando. Traje de infiltración listo.
Our boy is right on schedule. He'll know soon enough.
¡Hijo de puta!
This is Snake.
Oye,
Do you read
Snake,
me,
lo recibo
Otacon?
Otacon.
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the
Oh,
snake point.
chico, la pelota.
Everything going okay?
Stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed.
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad.
Oh,
That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get
a
to work.
laburar, René.
You know how
Vamos,
the
carajo.
technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
Metal Gear para todos.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill.
Todos sabemos que voy a alertar a todo el mundo. Lo usen normal, pero aún así me
Don't
van
you
a...
forget that you're
me
part
van a
of
ver.
philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
Nunca
All
fui
right,
bueno en
let's
el
look at your
sigilo.
gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake, cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the
Mentira, nunca la
Surgeon
usé.
General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
Hijo de puta, ahora
traces?
todo el mundo puede
Sounds too
piratear
good
el
for that.
Pentágono.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
¿De cuánto,
I
cuánto
hope
era el
so.
precio? ¿En algún momento lo
Those
dicen?
men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these
Se
days.
va a
I'd say the
grande.
cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What?
Eran buenos después de todo.
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. It's their game. Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon. How many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS 74U.
AK-74 Junker. ¿Este quién verga es?
Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair.
Oh. Clásico de rosa.
I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. Ka-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamoff chopper, right? Killer whale.
Oh.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the Ka-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
Pero y los
I'll be
proverbios,
waiting
guacho,
just
los
past the
proverbios.
Verrazano Bridge.
Yo lo guardé dos
You
veces.
need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
No, espera, solo guardé una vez. Ahora que me acuerdo, esto tenía como... A ver. Ah, mierda, ¿cómo es? Tiene puntería automática. Ah. Ah, antes en la Play 2 para que dejara de apuntar tenías que afrontar despacito el botón. En este tenés que apretar la ruedita. Mierda. ¡El paisaje! Quería mirar nada más. Ahí está. Hombre, puta. Mío. Puedo subir. ¡Quieto! ¿Cómo era? Las cosas, vaquero. Sí. Una placa de mercenario. Tengo que tenerlas todas. Voy a intentar hacerlo de la manera más pacífica posible, con la menor cantidad de kills que pueda. Pero si no se puede, no se puede. ¡Ay, verga! ¡Permiso! Permiso. Soy un boludo. Me cago. Soy una rata.
Freeze.
¿Qué crees?
Snake, go through that door into the ship's interior. Push the action button down in front of the door and wait until the door opens before letting go. If you need to open the door faster, hit the action button repeatedly while you turn the handle. Make sure you keep doing it until the door's open.
Porque creo que esto llama para las mayores dificultades, ¿no?
Freeze.
Hijo de puta.
Listo.
La mierda. ¿Cómo era la chapa? Adiós. Ah. ¿Cómo se levantaba alguien? ¿Cómo? ¿Pateándolo? ¡Levántate! Esto ya para extremo, ¿verdad? Levántate, amigo. Necesito esa puta chapa. La quiero. Necesito el compresionista, a ver. Ah. Completita. ¿Te crees?
Snake, it looks like that door can't be...
¿Por qué no? No me puede ver. puto. Suéltalo, suelta, la chapa, la chapa. Fíjate, enfermito va a ¿cómo sería? Secuestrar tu chapa. Ay, espera, no voy a entrar. Quiero revisar bien los cuartos. Antes que nada. Creo que es una mala entrada, mala entrada. ¿Cómo no lo vio? Pero esto sigue dormido.
Freeze.
Guap. Chapas. Chapas. 100% pacifista. Por acá es la otra salida del barquito, ¿no? ¿Arriba qué era? Se queda quieta. El maestro del sigilo. A ver cómo funciona la chafa acá. Buah. Estoy yendo a la mierda. Mejor voy tranquilo, despacito, despacito. Por acá es el barco, ¿no? Bien. Puta. ¿Qué? Ah, mierda. Espera. ¿Cómo voltear el bastardo? En este juego estás agachado y sos invisible. ¡Ah, mierda! ¡Qué bueno que es!
Who's that?
Permiso. Chau. Me muero. Cagué. Pará. No, boludo. Creo que antes tenía que ir a otro lado. Listo, la USP. Ah, mierda, entró acá y se va el nivel de búsqueda. Encontré un bug en el sistema. Ah, a Otacón le va a gustar esto. Guap. Venga. Pero cerrátelo, ahí está. Abrite, cutia. Bueno, no es suficiente, ¿no? ¿Me escuchas? ¿Aló? Tranquilo, soy paciente.
Freeze.
Putazo.
Are you going to shoot me? Are you going to shoot me?
Bueno, la concha tuya. Voy a tener que usar la USP para esto. Hacelo por tu... Ay. No, carajo. Ah, verga, este pibe. No, si viene lo agarro. ¿No sigo, amigo?
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Dámelo. Soy un enfermito. Otacón, lo tengo. Ah, claro, es con el enter.
That must be the crew lounge. The tanker's crewmen would relax here when they're off shift. There's a lot of stuff there. Make sure you don't move it around too much. Someone may notice that it's been tampered with. Leave no traces. That's common sense when infiltrating a target, right?
Me toma por boludo. Deja marcar esto. Nah. Además todo el barco se va a hundir, así que chupa un huevo. No.
Freeze.
No!
Yo.
If you're going to shoot, then shoot me. If you're going to shoot, then
Pero-
shoot.
La concha de tu hermana. Tanto por no entregarla. Bueno, fue respetable. Lo que es el juego sin tiempos de carga. dando vuelta, ¿verdad? A lo boludo. No, aquí no. ¿Para qué un pentasemilla ahora que lo pienso? Tengo el... No tengo rifle. Y no quiero necesitarlo, digo, no. El que me manden algún villano extra. Qué buena onda no alertó a los pibes.
Freeze.
Huh? Don't kill me.
Ahora sí. Acá no había dos. Oh. O si era el camino. Si era el camino y estoy haciendo burbujas, ¿verdad? Estoy atrapado. No. Ah, puta madre, voy a ir por ahí que se levanta. ¿Qué era lo que puede pasar?
Freeze.
Entrégalo. Es Valencia. ¿Qué? Ah, esta se abre solo de un lado. Hija de... Ya. Como verga me estoy perdiendo en este mapa. Me está jodiendo. Cague. Ay, gorda. Permiso. Pero la puta que te parió, ¿no?
Snake, are you bleeding? If your life gauge is down to the point where it's red, the bleeding won't stop. As long as you're bleeding, your life gauge will keep dropping gradually. Besides that, the bloodstains could put the enemy on your trail. The only way to stop the bleeding for good is to let your body recover until the life gauge is green. Rations are the best way to do that. Try to crouch down or assume crawl position and stay still while you're bleeding. Your life will recover bit by bit. I'd recommend that you stay in hiding until the bleeding stops, if possible.
Ay, mierda. Ah, ok, fuera.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Search team to deck A, port side.
¡Salí de ahí, puto! Ahí está. Por hacer estas boludeces. ¿Qué es esto?
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Ay, ay, ay. Puta madre, estoy cagado de miedo.
Freeze.
Yo. A ver. Ay. Podría jurar que había entrado por otro camino. No me rindo, quiero ir por más.
Freeze.
A dormir. Bueno, ya fui. ¿Qué pasó, pelotudo? Ah, mierda. No.
Freeze.
Exijo la chapa, paquero.
Then shoot me.
Ah, bueno.
Freeze.
Yao. ¿Qué pasó? Solo con la PC. Ah, me acuerdo que te vi jugando Plantas vs Zombies, ¿no? Apareciste que estabas jugando, no me digas que le exigiste y se hizo mierda. Le exigiste, ¿verdad? Estaba jugando eso, esa era la noticia. Sí le aguantó. Ah, si le aguantó entonces le deben dar el Red Dead Redemption, boludo, dale, por favor.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly.
Boludo.
Plastic
No,
explosives.
no te...
If you trip
te
the
confíes.
sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the
Mandá,
fishes,
llevala a un técnico,
along with this
decirle le
entire
salió humo,
ship.
amigo.
That sounds about right.
¿Me
There
podría
aren't
decir
that
si es
many
seguro jugar a
infrared
esto?
beams.
El
Maybe
otro
you
día
can
le
get
salió
past
humo
those
y
without setting off the explosives.
ayer me puse a jugar
If you need
Plantas
to
vs
see
Zombies y
exactly
ando
where the
bien.
beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing
No
chemicals.
sé qué decirte, me alegro, pero apagala cuando no esté cerca de ella. plata nunca tuve, pero sos bartender, boludo, ¿qué carajo? Pero algo de platita debe tener. Algo. Cagaste.
Freeze.
Hijo de puta.
Are
La
you going to shoot
chapa.
me?
Pero la concha de tu madre que todo el mundo se resiste. Ven a un tipo armado y proceden a romperle los huevos. 180.000 ahorrados nomás, 120.000. Es hora de poner tulas de Among Us. ¿Cómo que tulas de Among Us? ¿El sonido del Among Us? Tal vez. No estoy seguro. ¿Cómo era esto? Ay. Qué raro que no sospechen que fue eso.
Freeze.
Culiao. La chapa. Todo el mundo se resiste, carajo. Ahí está. Feo. Le voy a robar la chapa a todo el mundo. Tulas de Among Us. Ni siquiera jugué el Among Us. Lo compré, nunca lo jugué. Mirá, mataron a todo el mundo estos putos. Qué gráficos de mierda, boludo. Te voy a bañar, vos me lo estás pidiendo a gritos. Me voy a comprar
So it is the Kasleka.
piano eléctrico.
Russian choppers.
Piano eléctrico. Nunca vi uno. Son esas cosas que se ven en las películas. Que gay, pero sí es gay, boludo. Entonces no sería algo normal. Ahí con su machete. No tengo casa, zorro. Cuando quiero a la mierda. Me alegra saber que conecto a la gente.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
I'm looking
¿Qué
at
pasó?
it.
¿Por qué están así,
35
boludo?
degrees longitude.
Por las nalgas
Latitude
de
around
Snake.
58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas,
Ya se espera
out
la
in the
costa
middle
de
of the
Bermudas,
Atlantic.
en medio del
So the
Atlántico.
prototype is ready
pasó,
for
boludo?
solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal.
Tenés historias demasiado fantásticas, boludo. ¿Qué pasó ahí? ¿Qué querés? ¿No ves que estoy a punto de tener la primera pelea de jefe de este juego? La conchuda que quiere. ¿Lo puedo levantar? Tanto tengo ganas de contratar a una cariñosa. Le bajé a un cliente, pero el hijo de puta me dejó todo eco. No sé con lo de las cariñosas, boludo. Yo nunca requerí esos servicios. Oh, ¿se puede ir por ahí? ¿Se puede ir por acá? Ah, bueno. Le bajé un diente, pero el hijo de puta me dejó todo eco. Ah, te ganó, boludo. Pensé que me ibas a venir con que le ganaste a un brazuca.
Control
No sé, el
room,
bartender
communication
homosexual
and
no me
engine room
parecía
are under control.
que
All
pudiese ganar.
entry and exit points to the tanker hold
Todo eso
secure.
fija.
Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Ah, ustedes no me vieron peleando. Soy una bestia.
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR
Son todos
training.
invencibles,
No
¿o
one
qué?
else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon.
No me ganó, no te paró el pato bica.
Death. I have a bad feeling about this mission.
¿Pero qué? ¿No le quisiste llenar la copa o qué? ¿Por qué carajo te lo
The mission was complete.
Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go.
Yo les quiero estar en el cuerpo.
Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild?
You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Te pidió un triple martini y le dijiste que no. Quédate. Métete, conchuda.
Freeze!
¿Por qué te expuso? Digo, no había un tipo con el helicóptero ahí. No pudo haberlo alertado.
Toss your gun overboard, slowly.
¿No está permitido?
A woman. Show your face.
Aguamen.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads, wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans.
Métele un tiro en la cabeza, vos.
I'm a nomad too.
Pero porque le quito.
What else do you have there?
Pero
Take the
no,
metal
no,
toss.
solo le gustaba cómo se veía. Y si no tomó, entonces si lo hubiera cobrado nomás. El pide, vos le servís, le chupa un huevo, después le tiene
Hold
que
that
cobrar.
position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean.
Oh. Capaz que le gustabas. Te estaba tirando indirectas, boludo.
And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either.
Por si acaso.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my
Conchuda.
family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good.
Ay, mierda.
I have no one, nothing except the unit.
Puta, qué difícil con él.
Nothing to me.
¿Qué? ¿Me está cagando a tiros? Puta que te parió.
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
¿De casualidad te metió una piña en la nuca? ¿Qué le pasa? ¿Qué tanta agresión? Ah, mierda, ya me paro. Ay. Ese movimiento era innecesario. Pero la puta madre le funciona porque soy un pelotón. Puta madre. Pero qué boludo, estando agachado y todo. en la cara, hijo de puta, y te puede morir al lado. Algo le habrás hecho. Pero... ay. Puta que es incómodo usar el mando para mí. En la teta. Parecía que iba disfrazado de zombie. Ya se estaba muriendo el pibe. Quería que alguien lo liberara de su miseria, capaz. Para mí que iba borracho. La verdad es que capaz que lo sacaron de otro boliche y buscó otro más. Ya tenés una historia nueva para agregar a la novela. Un dron, boludo. Como los que hay acá. Tengo un amigo que logró escapar de Latinoamérica.
Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
¿Cómo carajo fuimos hasta ahí, boludo? ¿Qué pasó?
You do?
We've ID'd the old man.
Me enamoraron una japonesa. Estabas hablando de la China del Maxi
one of
Mercado.
Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the Gru Colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Para que dibuje.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that.
El nuevo
I saw
anime.
a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cipher.
A Marine Cipher T?
No, Army.
¿Qué Cypher te llaman estos
First the
drones?
Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
¿Qué te pasa?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
Pero boludo,
How did
entonces
you
no
find
pasaste lo de...
out then?
It was
¿Cómo
a
era?
tip,
Dijiste octubre,
an
sin
anonymous
paja.
tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted
Perdiste tu
those. Why
propio
would you
reto,
start
boludo.
now?
¿No? Dijiste hace una semana. Estamos
I
en
have a
el
younger
punto
sister,
28,
a stepsister.
19.
We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So,
The sender of the tip was E.E.
Cagó.
E.E.
Se confundió
Her
de
name
mes.
is Emma, but I always call her
Casi lo logra,
E.E.
pero era el mes
Emma,
incorrecto.
Emmerich.
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a
Emma.
coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw
¿Por
her?
qué, Emma?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap to lure us out
Sí,
here?
lo es. Es
I
una
don't
trampa,
know.
definitivamente.
After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon
la
system
ansiedad
to
me
get
mata tanto.
confirmation.
Okay,
Vos sos el que se tortura
Watch your
solo.
back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo,
No le
but
puedo
it
dar
takes a
consejos de
9mm,
supervivencia a
just
alguien
like the
que se quiere
Marines
estudiar.
M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
Imagino que tú no sabes lo que es esta sensación. Me quité así como 5 pajas diarias. ¿De qué carajo estás hablando? Yo puedo aguantar un montón. Yo, ahora que lo pienso, creo que sí aguanté. Llegué a no, tal vez no, pero varias semanas. Es que fuimos de viaje a la casa de un familiar y era como que, no quiero hacer esto acá, así que me aguanté. Pero era el campo, sí que era bonito, me distraía mirando cosas. Era ver las montañas y ese paisaje hermoso. Me hizo pensar en otra cosa. Mío. ¿Algo más? Estoy solo, es de noche y nadie me ve. No sé, boludo, me encantaría poder darte algún consejo, pero no tengo nada. Por si acaso.
What are you doing? How could you shoot someone who's unconscious? What are you, some kind of a monster?
No me digas qué hacer. Es la sensación de que podés hacer algo, pero propia moral te lo evita. Creo que hay una caja arriba. Vamos. Hasta luego. En este juego no hay sangre, ok, probablemente creo que sí hay, pero no tanta. Está balanceada. Ah. Bueno, yo no te creo que vos no jugaste esto. Es imposible.
Freeze.
Pero... Sin kill. Samuel Sandoval. De hecho, recuerdo que tenía el juego. Oh, pero estabas muy ocupado pidiéndole a tu papi que te compre la script. En la PS2 chipeada. Y bueno, sí. ¿En cuál otra base? ¿Hay algo por acá? Era muy complejo para mi mente prematura. No, bro. Estamos hablando de la Play 2, boludo. ¿Qué jugaba que tuviera gráficos de Battlefield? No voy a hacer descubrir.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Yo. Estaba en inglés. Pero igual era divertido. Que no le entendieras nada. Ay.
Freeze.
No! If you're going to shoot, then shoot me.
Necesita un tiro de advertencia.
Don't.
¿Qué? ¿No le disparé en el brazo? No puedo con la culpa. Quiero morirme. Exijo un gameplay sin muertes. Ay, verga. Merezco la muerte, no soy digno de esta mierda. Mátenme, carajo. Es que el otro estaba dormido. Y yo quiero que me maten porque, boludo, no quería matarlo al guacho. Fue un accidente. Acaben con el puto trabajo de una vez. Mierda. No soy digno de esto.
Snake, you okay? Snake! Snake!
La madre. Ay, carajo. No está en español como el anterior, no, solo el primero fue, ¿cómo se diría? Localizado. Solo el primero tuvo el privilegio de ser doblado. Va a tardar en hacer efecto. Bueno, como que está... Ahí está. Hijo de puta, no entiendo cómo... Le quise disparar en la mano, pero estaba su cabeza atrás ahora que me percaté.
Freeze. No! You're going to shoot, then shoot me.
Ah.
Freeze. Don't. Would you shoot?
Atrevido. Ahora quiero que te despiertes aquí, boludo. Quiero todas las chapas. No sé por qué se me dio el sentido de completista. Y las quiero todas. O bueno, podría paviar por ahí, a ver. ¿Qué hay? Ah, pero ya que están todos dormidos. Ahora que lo entiendo, se está apagado, pero si le disparo la mina explota.
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
De acuerdo. No, fue muy inteligente.
Freeze.
Es que pensé que se apagaba la bomba, boludo. Ya, al menos ya sé qué es lo que tengo que hacer. Pero tuve que morir 2 veces.
Freeze. No! You're going to shoot, then shoot me. Don't.
Ah, claro, la agarré. Ah, entonces espera, esto cuenta como una muerte, la puta madre. Igual. Ya todo es al pedo. ¿Qué si no vio el cadáver de su amigo? Soy el maestro del sigilo. Empaquetado en Jamaica.
Freeze. Are you going to shoot me?
Concha puta de tu madre. Otra vez. Ah. Ya le estoy agarrando la mano. Ay, mierda.
There's somebody there.
Me meto en el pozo.
Freeze.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Y si vuelo con mi ex, tu ex es mujer o varón? Estaba pensando. No sé, ¿por qué terminaste con ella, él? No sé, yo no te puedo prohibir ni nada. Si vos querés, hacelo. Pensá en mí. Tengo para ambos. Eres un buen amigo. ¿Por qué? ¿Era una relación abusiva o qué? Ahora me está diciendo que me maltrataban. La ex o el ex maltrataban a mi amigo boxeador bartender. El novelista boxeador bartender.
Freeze.
De cierta forma como que no puedo creerlo.
Freeze.
Tiene...
Don't kill me.
¿Creer qué? Boludo, que una persona abuse de un boxeador bartender.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Que no tiene nada, creo que no. Puta madre que estoy perdido. ¿Cuántas veces jugué esto? Por lo menos de niño, sé que pasó mucho tiempo. Para mí es como si no hubiera pasado nada.
Freeze.
No. Please don't.
Suéltala. Nunca dije que gustara. Entonces, ¿para qué me vas a dar de carne? ¿No te gustaban? Cambiaron. ¿Cómo se le diría para no ser ofensivo? ¿Su apariencia dejó de ser de tu agrado? Ah, bueno. Que si ya no te gustaban, ya no te gustaban. No sé, ¿qué acaso te... ¿Por qué estás recomendándome esto? Que te aparece una imagen de...
Freeze.
Actualizaron su foto de perfil y ahora están más buenos que nunca. Solo murió el amor. Y entonces no vuelva, ¿qué carajo? ¿Cuál es la duda? Explícame cuál es el sentido de todo esto, Paco.
Are you going to shoot me?
La puta que te parió, como odio que me hagan esto. Concha tuya. Puta madre que me... ¿Qué carajo estoy haciendo? Pero dame la porquería esa.
Are you going to shoot me?
Ay, como le voy a meter un tiro de verdad. Ay. Soy una persona razonable. ¿Cuántas tengo? 14. Ah, bueno.
Freeze.
Ah. ¿Cuántos eran? Ya me olvidé. Pero por acá está uno. ¡Ay, verga! Me voy a la mierda. No. Coño. Ahora me voy a comprar una camisa acá. Una camisa, otra para ver ¿y eso qué carajo significa? Nadie me va a ver si me escondo ya. No soy el rey del sigilo.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Increase defenses on half-deck door area. Ensure that the intruder does not gain access to the ship.
Yo no conozco esos términos de chicos jóvenes. Soy un boomer. Tenían razón. Me va a dejar pasar uno de esos, una de las doctas que me quiere encontrar con todo.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Oh, Dios mío. Cómo se nota que lo tengo en esa, que lo tengo en normal, ¿no?
Freeze.
What are you?
Vamos.
Raven?
Otra con ayuda.
Snake, that shadow, it's
him. No doubt about it.
But Raven was, you know, out in Shadow Moses.
I know. Maybe it's the last of his 9 lives. Or maybe his maker decided to give him another chance.
You're not serious, are you?
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Either way, we'll find out soon enough.
Snake, watch your step, okay?
Wow. Para tacón. Me cago. No. ¿Tiene algo, caballero? Ah. ¿Lo puedo meter en la caja?
¿Por qué tengo tanto miedo?
Freeze.
No! Please don't.
Marwan Amro, ah, qué nombre larguísimo.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Algo por acá. Lo hubiera puesto en difícil. Espera. acaban de dar subir esto.
Freeze.
Just try to pull the trigger. Who's there?
Ay, mierda.
Estoy intentando averiguar el patrón, pero no muevo no.
Freeze.
Don't kill me. There's somebody there. Wait up. It's the enemy. I need help.
Return to your positions. Increase security.
Che, se le ve medio brazo.
Assigning all personnel to the starboard entrance to the engine room.
Medio brazo se le ve al pibe.
Attack team, come back at once. Parte, stay alert.
Pero puede estar cubierto, ¿no? No viene nadie. No, boludo, veo todo eso. El carajo, man. Esto es todo.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Hijo de puta. Leo.
Freeze.
¿Dónde se picar?
What was that just now? Who's there? What's that?
Freeze.
Just try to pull the trigger. Don't shoot.
Bueno, creo que agarré a todo. Creo.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port side. There's somebody there.
Freeze.
Chapa. Ah. Cuarto hijo de puta. Maldito. No me va a decir nada de lo tacón. Esperaba que me tiraran algún consejo.
Hey, Snake, you found a handgun.
It's a decent one. USP.
The USP fires real bullets, not the knockout rounds the M9 uses. You know that, right? The USP isn't equipped with a suppressor either. If you fire it when there are enemies nearby, they'll probably hear it. Keep that in mind. Having the USP will make combat easier, but being undetected is still the best way to go, okay?
Ay, hijo de puta, ahora me está...
Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
Ya está. Oh. Vámonos a la mierda.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
¿Para qué? Ah. Hijo de puta. Acá me tendrían que ver, ¿no?
Freeze.
Tío. Mira. Ah, si me hubiera probado me pude haber puesto acá, ¿no?
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Venga. ¿Yo sé?
Freeze.
No!
Chapa.
Please don't.
¿Qué? Hijo de puta, no lo alcanzo, no lo alcanzo. Ahí va. Estaba contando. Aunque igual siento que dejé una por ahí.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Maldito.
Who was there?
Rollo un boludo. ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué onda? Ay, Dios. Estoy vagando. ¿Cuántas veces lo pudieron tomar por sorpresa Snake, pero no lo hicieron?
Who goes there? Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
Oh, te lo traidor, traiciona a todo el mundo este morro.
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses
The men
incident
down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
Remember,
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
technology was exposed.
No, I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed?
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into U.S. military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen.
Quedo equipado con esto, boludo. Si me llega a escapar un tiro me van a romper el orto.
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development. but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you, it is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that that is my dream. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Right.
Mira, creo que pasaba algo ahora que me acuerdo. No sé si tengo mala memoria o qué mierda. Ah, claro. No.
Forget about it.
Getting back to the topic at hand.
No sé si me debía así esperaba. Pero por acaso, no tengo otro camino.
Identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before.
Tengo miedo. Si me descubren que no, porque puede pasar, ¿no?
We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship. Intruder to the right! Intruder in the back!
Qué hijo de...
Intruder to the right! Intruder to the left! If that actually happened, I expect you to be prepared. We cannot and will not do
Casi se me para el corazón,
Stay on
boludo.
your guard at all times. Let's continue.
¿Qué?
George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath.
¿Qué es eso, boludo?
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that.
Metal Gear.
George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you would have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up costing his influence in the political community. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure on Navy branches, especially those with submarine and air batteries. I seem to be repeating myself. Talking up to old age.
Me escuché ronquido.
The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibilities of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. It is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government and within the military, seeking to control national affairs to suit its own interests. Metal Gear Ray bears the burden of confronting this party, thwarting their plans and guiding this nation back to its original path. This exercise...
No, boludo. Quiero ver hasta dónde llego acá. Mañana. Yes, Marine Data Flow System Confidential. ¿Trasnochas? Sí. Login Scott, contraseña. Vale, 2.21.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first one I'm seeing is... Oh, this is
What?
Era para él.
It's nothing. But this isn't a photo of Metal Gear anyway. Sorry, but you're gonna have to go back and shoot another set. I'll just make a backup of this one. And the next one is... So, this explains a lot. Not that
Él
there's
es el que
anything
le da los
wrong with
trajes
keeping it to
ajustados.
yourself. I mean, you know, it's your life and everything. But you're going to have to take those Metal Gear photos now.
Le hubiera tomado una foto del Raven a ver
And
qué
the
era lo
next
que
one
decía.
is... This is hilarious!
Otacón tiene un sentido del humor
This
bastante
rules,
raro.
but we can't use it. Get the shots we need. I'll just make a backup of this one. The last one is...
Otra foto. Ah, la que toman en la cinemática.
Didn't think Gerlukovich was involved, of all people. We need 4 images. One from the front right, the front, and the front left, and a close-up of the Marines marking on the prototype. Get the prototype on camera.
Size is but a first step towards that goal. The future of the country rests with you tonight. The proliferation and development of Metal Gear technology are about to render agreements like the NPT and START obsolete. There are also forces at work trying to exploit this disturbing trend to further their own power and influence. The human race
¿Cómo verías que no lo ve el tipo ese?
into the endless arms race of that last century. And we cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again. The Metal Gear Ray you see is here to prevent that possibility. This Metal Gear Ray is a prototype designed to be operated by an onboard pilot. In its final form, Ray will be unmanned, driven by tele-existence and an autonomous control system. The importance of next-generation technologies such as C4ISR and RMA in battle situation has been discussed time and again.
Good.
First to deploy it so fully. With Ray's completion, the Marine Corps will lead the way for a new age of military tactics.
Ah, yeah.
I'm on a roll here. Let's go on a little bit longer. The brain drain of nuclear specialists and the black market trade in weapons grade plutonium has been fueled. a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century. Add Metal Gear to the mix, the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over. You once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure that we never know that fear again. We, the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace. We will proceed out of New York Harbor and conduct top-secret field testing of Ray.
Good.
Shadow Moses has turned public opinion against weapons development. This training needs to stay covert.
Oh, ya está. Están todas.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. Okay, first up. Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. What's next? Okay, this works. It's a great front view. The next one's... This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well. So, what's the last one gonna be? You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot.
Listo, vámonos a la mierda, Snake.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
Puta, enfréntate a Revolver un momento, ¿por qué dice enfréntate si? No hay pelea.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
Nadie lo vio ese gordito.
Gerlukovich. Nobody move. Understood?
Eran idénticos los de...
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back.
Reacciones por todos lados.
Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Nule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, you! Have you
Jamás
sold
entendí
us
qué carajo
out?
era eso.
I was never in your employ, Kurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Kurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
¡Tu revólver!
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitors! Stop!
No hay que confiar en nosotros.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
Bueno. Sí, qué hijo de puta. Como que a él no le afecta, carajo. Era re malo los pibes. ¿Qué está pasando?
It's been a while, brother.
¿Por qué le cambió la voz?
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program.
Get out of my mind, Liquid!
physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
¿De qué estás hablando? Ah. Oye, Mako está jugando Planta vs Zombies. Increíble, el otro día me dijo que casi se le prende fuego la PC, ahora está jugando así. El traidor.
You don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this
Un mentiroso. Que encima juega Planta vs Zombies. Nah, hubiera puesto algo de gameplay acá. ¿Qué carajo le dispara? El ejército. Ellos no saben de qué es capaz el bicho ese. No, ese no. Es Ocelot, él escapó. Se plantó el brazo de Liquid porque el suyo se lo habían cortado. Y ahora adquirió la conciencia de Liquid. Es como dos personas en un mismo lugar.
We have a problem.
Un problema. Y puede nadar. Puede nadar, bro. Puede nadar.
Snake! Snake!
¿Quién carajo le puso una cola a robot gigante?
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir. location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Nadie que lo rescate de Snake. Eh. Los científicos han llevado a cabo miles de cálculos para crear la bomba atómica y determinar sus consecuencias. Los ordenadores y las bombas atómicas son productos de la Segunda Guerra Mundial, productos que nacieron de la puta madre. ¿Por qué carajo es tan rápido?
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEALs Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group and they have the big shell under complete control.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Now your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the President. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on of the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
A la mierda, no sabía que la situación era tan complicada.
You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside
Tenéis las
Strut
pelotas,
A
bueno,
of
vos
Shell
tenéis
1.
rubio de
How are
mierda.
things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, We're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right,
Lo acaban de
Raiden.
bautizar.
You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part.
Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the back button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the back button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Vamos, carajo. Soy Raiden.
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming. Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster.
Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions.
Todavía no entiendo bien.
The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
No te me mueras, Raiden. ¿Me puedo ir? ¡Ay, mierda, mis ojos! Dale porro, nada bien. Vamos. Hay algo acá. ¿Y eso qué fue?
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Traidores. Traidores de la patria.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Hazlo ahora, paquero. No me avisaron que esto dolería. Creo que me da una doctax si ponía ahí el nombre del Kojima, ¿no? Sí. Pero la puta madre si había un espacio. Soy un pelotudo. A ver si la fecha. ¿Cuándo nació el Hideo Kojima? Ah, puta madre. Mi nombre. Creo que voy a estar un buen rato buscando Argentina.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one.
Jamás
It
hice la
maps the
misión en VR.
terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our
Don't
technical
ignore me.
staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Hija de puta.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack?
What?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well. I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack.
What a weirdo.
Take care.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Pero ¿por qué mierda? Me traía refuerzos el pibe. Sencillo. Aunque lo hubiera puesto en una dificultad un poco mayor.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
Mentira.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Ese no es el Metal Gear Rising, sí. ¿Cómo lo supiste?
Colonel, I'm on the roof.
Terminé.
There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this
Mira, no
light.
sé qué decir,
You
a mí
never
me
had
gustó.
daylight VR training after
La
all.
banda sonora.
Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
O sea, sí, tiene
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B
Como que
and
el
C.
cambio fue muy
And the
brusco,
president?
pero...
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Estuvo bueno.
Strut B?
Sigo esperando el siguiente. Aunque sin Kojima no
The
va a ser lo
big
mismo.
shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists
supone
of
que
a
los fans
central core
odiaban
and
a
6
este
struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like two hexagons
Habrá
connected
sido un
end
odio
on
pequeño, o
end.
sea...
Exactly.
Sí, no lo querían,
And you're
pero...
on the roof of
el
strut
juego,
A,
bueno.
shell 1 at the moment.
Supongo que les habrá molestado que no podían usar a Snake, pero... O sea,
First, get to a node.
es
Log
Metal
into
Gear.
the network.
Got it.
Obviamente es bueno. Mío. Ah, me acuerdo que cuando pisabas la mierda se te pisaba. ¿Dónde aparece la pistola? De casualidad no me la habré olvidado por ahí. Estoy perdido. Mierda. Ah, claro. Las cajitas. Estoy perdido. ¿Cómo mierda hice para hacer esto? Soy muy viejo. Déjenme pasar. Saltando. Wow. Wow. Que me dejes pasar, puta. Ahora resulta que hay una puerta ahí que no la estoy viendo. Oye, mierda, en serio. Abrite. No. De hecho, ahora que lo pienso, ya que estoy jugando a la trilogía de una, podría pasarme el Racing. Sí. Digo, igual no es tan largo y lo pasé como 1000 veces. Ah, espera, ya me acordé. Había como un espacio para pasar agachado, ¿no? Mira qué pelotudo que soy, ay Dios. ¿Qué quiere, coronel? Ah, ¿no? Ah. No te contesté a tiempo. La puta que te...
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for
Aunque no me acuerdo
concern.
muy bien del lore de
This
cómo...
operation is
de
under
por qué
Pentagon's
los
direct
convierten en
command,
cyborg. Creo
and
que
the
algo de que
NSDD came from the Vice
lo
President
atraparon
and
en
the
una
Secretary of
misión o quedó
Defense.
herido.
Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone
Pero
through
no me
the
acuerdo muy
usual
bien del
channels.
detalle de ese lore. Habrá estado en los códex del Metal Gear Solid 4 y no le habré prestado atención. Pero... nada por aquí. Ah.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay? Understood.
No hagas eso, Raiden, por favor. Se lo debía haber puesto en una dificultad un poquito más grande.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
Ah, puta madre.
Is there somebody there?
No. ¿Dónde verga está esa pistola? No está armado con lo que tenga. ¿Había minas por acá?
Raiden, watch out.
Minas
There are
explosivas.
sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They
Nada
will stop
raro.
you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Face any waist-high railing and push the
piensa que
action
soy
button to
boludo?
clear the railing and hang over the
No
side.
necesito consejos,
Once there,
carajo.
you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right. I'm giving it a try.
Don't forget the grip gauge. It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
¿Qué?
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that... Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Presidente. Soy invisible. ¿A qué hora te boté? Ahí está. ¿Había algo ahí? Nada. O para hacer cierto personaje. Me cago. Pero ¿quién será? No tengo la pistolita todavía. Estoy desarmado. ¿Por qué no agarra una de esas armas grandes? No, él no la va a agarrar si no es nueva. Como que se desespera un poco rápido. Fue parado. Era ciego el pibe. Sí, se supone que tiene que tener un poquito de puntería. Pará, girar no te hace inmune a la bala, boludo. Solo giró, boludo. Imagínate que alguien te venga a saltar y vos empezás a hacer eso. Dale, cagón, entra. Tengo un poco de sueño, pero me quiero desvelar. Digo, sábado, si no lo hago, demostraría que soy Diego. Está bebiendo sangre porque quiere, ¿no? Digo, o sea, no es un vampiro de verdad, es solo una máquina. Es un ratito chupasangre.
What are you?
Five today. Or rather, 6.
Y huevo. No. No.
Get down!
Where is he?
Snake, vos sos ciego.
Strange smell. You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Qué incómodo.
Yeah, Queen?
Are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down. My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
Esa cucaracha estuvo en su traje
That
todo este
suit.
tiempo.
Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced...
VR, huh?
But realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age, that's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
So you're
Básicamente está
saying that
diciendo que es
VR
una
training is
perra.
some kind of mind control?
Right. What's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah. Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that. What's up?
Take a look.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak? That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after US allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy. Take this too.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The president is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
The BC connecting bridge.
Qué conveniente.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll
Atrevido.
find out someday.
No puede insultar a sus padres, ¿qué carajo? No hay nadie que me tire algo. ¿Qué? Ay, como me da bronca esto.
That's a transformer board over there. You can open and close the door
Para
by
elegir era
pushing the action button when you're in front of the
en
door.
el 1 y en el 2 es el de siempre, el que sería X. La puta que te pone.
That's a transformer.
Jack, it's me.
Everything okay, Rose?
Don't you need to save the mission data?
Oh yeah. Thanks for the reminder.
Ahí voy.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
Oh.
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out.
You're beginning to
It's
get on my
important.
nerves. How important?
Important enough, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission?
Solo un día está en este lugar.
Okay. I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Puta, sí que hace ruido esto. Mira. ¿Dónde está la puta pistola? No entiendo, ven que no está resultando y aún así va a ser lo mismo.
the hell is that?
No es ninguna
Come,
magia
put
ni
me out of
nada.
my misery.
Ese aparato asqueroso.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her.
Is she the one they call Fortune?
Queen.
Don't let them take the president! Ready grenades! A dud!
Today is another bad day. Is there anyone here that can give me happiness?
Hija de puta. Bueno, las piñas probablemente puedan acercarse, digo, o sea, desde los proyectiles se desvían, pero una piña. Cerca por la espalda y un escobazo en la cabeza. Oh. Quiero matar a gaviotas. Ah.
I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Le cagaban en el hombro. Coronel, ¿qué mierda acaba de pasar?
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The president can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to Simulation 2?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire too, it's like...
¿Cómo que avance razón, boludo? Estás diciendo, vas a jugar al original, vas a jugar al remake o al original de...
I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Boludo, insultar al original, a no ser que sea un juego de mierda como no sé,
nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll
algún
keep
juego de
watching
PS1
until
que
it's
sea una
over.
mierda.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? Right. You're needed on Strut C.
algún juego asqueroso de los millones de millones que salieron para la PS2, digo, hay algunos que son malos. Crash Bandicoot, boludo, en serio. Tengo sueño nomás. Como que podría parar, pero primero tengo que llegar hasta... a conseguir, tengo que encontrar la pistolita tranquilizante. A 5 horas, Tatu. 5 horas, ¿vos crees que duró 5 horas? Tal vez. Oh, espejo. El baño de dama. ¿Qué es esto? Ah. ¿Por qué hay munición en el baño de damas? No sé, para cuidarse entre ellas.
Freeze! Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them? That's bad.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys. Don't go
Se debe
pointing
estar
that thing
cansando que
everywhere,
vayan ahí
kid.
desautorizándolo.
What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
Lecturer at Navscolio at Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
I thought you'd retired.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
No me digas, Raiden. Puta madre que es un genio.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man.
Gordito.
He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10. I created him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
I'm,
What's your name?
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
¿Cómo lo ningunean
An
al tío?
engineer?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before. Hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO
Ah,
again.
pensé que fuiste vos, boludo.
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Rose?
You can do this. Trust me.
You haven't had bomb disposal training per se in VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
How about it, kid? Are the results in yet?
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this. This is a C4 bomb. It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
I know Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes. On every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use the system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on shell 1, another 6 on shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of shell 2.
Mierda.
Take this.
No, ahora guardo nomás de la cama. Mañana hago un directo tempranito.
Security card issued to shell personnel.
No quiero jugar
The big
estando.
shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Writing, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You need it to get next door to shell 2.
Me levanté temprano ahora que lo
How did you
pienso.
get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program
Soy
a set
medio
of all
boludo,
access
no.
cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you
Me
into
voy a
every area
dormir
of the
tarde, pero me levanto temprano. Es como que, oh,
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they
es
come
una
up.
bronca.
Let's get going.
Pero la paja no te da sueño.
You stay here.
No, I'm going.
Boludo.
The 2 of us can handle it, don't worry.
But
you'll just slow us down
Estás
with
dando
that
malos
leg of
consejos.
yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
all right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later. Semper Fi.
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi. Marine Corps talk. Normally, team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And Who Dares Wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
Is he one of the terrorists then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you.
I'm...
Just take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They can be back in this area soon.
Mañana por la tarde, de día.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll give you instructions by codec from here. Good luck, kid. Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
Deja que me desactivaron. No sé si me consideraría un trofeo, digo. No hice nada particularmente difícil. ¡Oh, mierda! Papá. está, ¿cómo era? No lo sé. ¿Sí? ¿Por qué carajo no tira? Ah, mierda. La puta madre, yo apretando el de disparo.
Raiden here. I took care of the C4 in Strut C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
¿Quién carajo?
That's not like
La
it.
Martina.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them
Quiero
are
jugar, pero
effective
tengo
demolition
sueño.
points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
It certainly seems that way. So far, we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
Ay. Pistola asquerosa. Como a las 2 de la tarde. Creo que ayer me fui. Espera.
There's somebody there.
Me acuerdo, creo que estaba. Ah, la puta madre, pensé que era el juego, la llamada. Ay, si me cagas. Si me quedé hasta tarde con ustedes. Y me levanté como a las 8. Habré dormido unas 5 horas. Y no mis 8 horas reglamentarias. Y yo no tomo café, boludo. Cámara puta.
Raiden, at your feet, there's a hatch for pipe or gauge maintenance. Face the hatch and push the action button to open it. There may be something you can use, so check the inside thoroughly.
Pero...
It's the enemy. I need help. It's the enemy. I need help.
Ah, lo activé. Justo a tiempo.
It's the enemy.
No sé por qué apreté el puto botón.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Dispatching reinforcements to Strut E. Exercise extreme caution.
What's up, Jack?
Como que tanto anuncio. Oye, ¿qué querés? Se activa solo. Habrás refrescado la página y te
It must be
mandó
so
directo al
nerve-wracking to
anuncio.
defuse a bomb.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay, that was a stupid thing to say. Sorry.
That's all right. It's just that I've never been trained in this stuff.
You okay? Are you feeling well?
I almost threw up a few times.
Oh, Jack.
But I'm okay. It's not like I'm
No
in
está
this alone.
defusando bombas, está
Oh.
echándole el puto
Yeah,
spray.
that's true. What do you think about when you're defusing those things?
I don't think so much as remember, and I know that I need to resist that and keep my mind blank. I can't let myself be overwhelmed by the fear.
So, am I a part of what you try not to remember? I was just kidding, but I guess this isn't a good time for that.
No, it is, and I do think about you. I'm trying to remember what's so special about April 30th.
Any success?
No, not yet.
You need to stay alive so you can.
Okay, that's a deal.
La madre bomba por todos lados. Ya. Muchachos, fue un gusto. Pásenla bien, que tengan una buena noche. Descansen.